Thank you very much for such a warm welcome. Political leader and Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. the Honorable Keith Rowley, His Worship, the Mayor of the City of San Fernando, Alderman Junior Regrello, Deputy Political Leader, Mrs. June Williams, of course, my colleagues and all winning candidates of the PNM, Solange D'Souza for Faizabad, Brian Manning for San Fernando East, and the man everybody loves, including Barry Padarat, Faris Alwari. Our listening and viewing audiences, good evening to all of you. I'm very delighted to be here this evening as I present myself as a candidate and the next member of Parliament for the constituency of Pointe-à-Pierre. I present myself as a candidate for Pointe-à-Pierre as a resident of Taruba village situated in Pointe-à-Pierre, and I'm happy to be representing the premier political party in Trinidad and Tobago, and that is the People's National Movement. I am also delighted to offer myself to serve the people of Pointe-à-Pierre as an activist serving the Pointe-à-Pierre constituency for 18 years. I contested the general elections for the Pointe-à-Pierre constituency in the year 2002. And even though I was defeated, I can say to the people of Pointe-à-Pierre and Trinidad and Tobago that I have stayed the course and I have kept the faith. You see, this race is not for the swift, but for those who can endure to the end. I believe I have endured, and we will see the end of the UNC in Pointe-à-Pierre 2020. I have offered myself to be a representative, and that means someone who is committed, someone who is present, someone who is approachable, someone who is hardworking, and someone who is people-oriented. I think I match up very well to these characteristics. Unlike my opponent, who was making an excuse that said he could not have done anything because his party is not in government, I want to make the point tonight that your work as a representative is not determined by whether or not your party is in government. You are elected to represent the people. And regardless of the results of the poll, you have a commitment to your constituency. You see, I speak so tonight because I believe I have lived that. That over the years, I believe with the support of the PNM, I was able, with the help of the Pointe-à-Pierre constituency, to bring good representation to the people of Pointe-à-Pierre. I want to remind you, and especially the people of Pointe-à-Pierre, that over the years, for example, in Taruba, we paved the roads, we installed lights on the recreation ground, we assisted in the construction of the temple, and in New Taruba, for example, we have constructed a new community center. We have constructed a playground that is currently being lit by Tiantec, and that is because of representation by the People's National Movement. I move quickly. Harmony Hall, for example, over the years we have paved the roads, we have installed street lights, we have restarted the construction of the community center that was stopped under the UNC. The train line from Marabella to St. Margaret's, over the years through representation by myself and the PNM, we were able to provide water and electricity and upgrade the roads. In Batu Avenue, Marabella, we were able to do a lot as well over the years. For example, we paved some roads. We upgraded the recreation ground. For the first time last year in many years, competitive football was played. We installed lights on that ground, and we are about to start the reconstruction of the basketball and netball courts. Of course, I wouldn't forget St. Margaret's and Claxton Bay. We are currently paving Bandu Trace Extension, which we paved some years ago. It deteriorated, and we are doing it again. We upgraded the water supply in Bandu Trace. The train line St. Margaret's, we have constructed 2 new bridges. Lodge Road, a favorite place of mine. Some years ago, we provided water and electricity and upgraded the roads. Similar for Prance Garden in Claxton Bay, water and electricity. I cannot forget Pleasant Park. We installed lights on the playground, and currently we are upgrading the roads. In Soledad, La Sophie Trace, we are currently upgrading the roads. I cannot forget Diamond Village. We constructed a basketball court some years ago. It deteriorated, and today we have reconstructed the basketball court in Diamond Village. I have many more on my list tonight, but I say that to make a point. If you want representation in Pointe-à-Pierre, you must vote Daniel Dookie and the People's National Movement. You see, my friends, I speak with authority because I can say with confidence that election or no election, I have been there. Election or no election, I have been working. And I always boast and say that I've walked the Pointe-à-Pierre constituency more than any other politician in Trinidad and Tobago. You see, in season, out of season, I have delivered, the PNM has delivered, and you must vote for Daniel Dookie and the People's National Movement in Pointe-à-Pierre and Trinidad and Tobago. So tonight, my dear friends, if you are fed up of poor representation, and if politically you have labored and are heavy laden, I invite you to come into the arms of the People's National Movement, and you will find political rest. You will find good representation. We did a lot together without myself being an elected MP. How much more we can do when Pointe-à-Pierre elect Daniel Dookie as the next member of Parliament. So tonight I declare with confidence that we will take Pointe-à-Pierre because of your support and love. We will take Pointe-à-Pierre street by street. We will take Pointe-à-Pierre community by community. And I can tell you, we will beat them in Taruba. We will beat them in Batu Avenue. We will beat them in Hamney Hall. We will beat them in Pleasant Park. We will beat them in St. Margaret's. We will beat them in Lodge Road. We will beat them in Prance Garden. We will beat them in Diamond Village. We will beat them in Windsor Park. We will beat them in Pointe-à-Pierre. We will beat them in Trinidad and Tobago, because great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and together we shall continue to prevail. I thank you, I love you, and may Almighty God continue to bless us all.